Greek philosopher, many of them have said, there is a philosopher called Heraclitus. No man can step into the same river twice because it's a new man and it's a new river. Gautama Buddha also said a similar thing. When somebody comes to Gautama Buddha and starts shouting at him, yelling at him for apparently converting everybody into a meditation path, and when they're shouting at him, then the Buddha's one of the disciples there was really angry and wanted to really give it back, but the Buddha was quiet, and the man went away. And when the man came back next time, again Buddha was quiet because the man was so angry. And then as soon as he leaves on the second day, the disciple was angry, frustrated, and asked Buddha, how are you just letting him go? Then he says, neither am I the same person yesterday, nor he is the same person. So who do you want me to shout at? Every time he comes, he's a different person. I'm open that he is a different person. He can be a different person each time. Likewise, we cannot step into the same flesh and bones twice, because every moment of our life is changing. We're in the river of change, not only in the thought world, but even in the physical body. If 25 million cells are produced every second, and a good number of them are also degenerated every second, so there's got to be enough change happening in the body. Largest organ in the body, the skin, supposedly, if it is regenerating and reconstructing itself in a few months, if the liver is reconstructing itself in about 6 months, every time we breathe, we are breathing in 10 to the power of 20 atoms. So breathing out equal number of them. So on one side, we are reconstructing our body quite fast. Cells are dying, new cells are forming. So the organs that we have, according to Deepak Chopra, Dr. Deepak Chopra, the organs that we have, all of them are getting reconstructed. In about 7 years, we have a totally different body. Depending on which one, each one is taking some time, from 60 days to 90 days to 6 months to some are taking a little longer, but everything is reconstructing, regenerating. So we are never the same person, one. And if you're breathing 10 to the power of 20 atoms in and then 10 to the 20 atoms out every time. So we are breathing out and breathing in, breathing out a piece of liver, piece of heart, piece of skin, piece of this, piece of that of us going out. And vice versa, so much is coming in of yours and mine, and everybody is being taken in. This breath is very connecting. It's universal, it's connecting everybody. The model, the mathematical model, according to Deepak Chopra, he's been a great spiritual master that India has produced, but otherwise has been known for having written so much of original spiritual science for the new age spiritual science. Truth is same, but Dr. Deepak Chopra has expressed it so beautifully. They have to read some of his books. Ageless Body, Timeless Mind, The Seven Laws of Spiritual Success, Synchrodestiny. Many books. He's written so many books. But in a mathematical model, as we are breathing in and breathing out so much of 2 to the power of 10 to the power of 20, so many atoms are breathing in and breathing out. So the model says that in 3 weeks, we would have breathed in molecules of every living organism on the planet Earth in 3 weeks, would have circulated. Everything from my body would have gone, at least something from every living organism of this planet Earth would have been breathed in by us in about 3 weeks' time. It gets, because there is so much is going out and it's all getting mixed up, right? It's all wave, we know that. It's all wave, it just gets mixed up. It becomes wave, it traverses, and then it is crystallized or materialized by somewhere else and then taken in. So we're all connected. If you think that we are different, just with that we all have, if in 3 weeks we're able to have the atoms and molecules of every other person, every other entity, then we're living for years, so then what would happen? So there is this constant influence, there is this constant connectedness. That's why it's called quantum entanglement. We are so connected. Difference. So the only thing that is ever there is that oneness, that we're all deep inside, we're all one. There is no separation. In energy level, we're all one. We understand it. Even in the physicality, just with this breath. That's why this breath is one of the reasons why breath is connecting us to the source, is because of some of these fabulous, if it's just mind-boggling to understand what breath is doing. That it's connecting us, all of us. I breathe in of you, you breathe in of me. We breathe in that animal, the nice sheep, the nice hen. Friendly, non-harming, coexisting, peaceful, beautiful animals. Can that be our food? We have to question ourselves. You can't have a dog as a pet on one side, and we can't have this chicken on the dining table on the other side. How is that a logic? We don't know. Many times we're not even aware that there is an alternate choice for food. I was fed. I was also been told that, okay, you are born in this community caste, so you have to eat meat. Okay, meat is just, you got to eat it. That's it. There is no other understanding before them. So I've been given meat and then I was eating meat. Neither did my parents know about it. It was a social stigma. If it is a social status, if you didn't eat in being this community, then you are like vague, weird. That's how it has been there. For many people, just a belief system. Belief system. We got to constantly break these beliefs. We have to every time. Ever since we are into this meditative path, we've got to look at and say, everything that I'm doing as a ritual, as a belief, why am I doing what am I doing? If it's particularly, if it is separating, if it is limiting, if it is separating me from the nature, me from these animals, me from these humans, fellow beings, if whatever that we do is limiting our infinite potential, then we got to question ourselves. Why am I doing what I'm doing? Is there truth in it? Experiment. So we're all connected, dear friends. And this whole meditation is about, in meditation, we're experiencing this connectedness. He experiences wholeness. And it helps us, the more we meditate, it helps us to be energetically experience that whole, that when we become into a wakeful state, when we come back into a wakeful state, it helps us to be that. So we develop that mindfulness to become one, to enable others, to selflessly serve. Because then when the other is me, then what we serve ourselves is serving others, are serving others is serving ourselves. That's what we realize. We are getting into a final week, which is about service. Our physical quotient is dramatically heightened, it has dramatically develops through meditation. Our intelligent quotient, so our body is taken care. Our emotions are taken care. Absolutely. Our intelligence is taken care through meditation. Our intellect develops significantly. We start understanding. The moment we understand we're connected, we're all one. 95% of the problems are gone. We're all one. So all the problems are gone. The moment we understand that that divine self, this intelligent universe is me, when I connect in, so then we stop living a limited life. So again, everything, all the other problems are gone. It's either because of a limiting life or because you are different, I'm different. All the conflicts, all the problems arise because of these two. So our intelligence develops intellect develops significantly, our buddhi, to discern right and wrong, to do whatever we're doing, is it right? Not right. What is right to do? Discerning right and wrong in any given situation is fully developed. So physical body, mental body, intellect body, our energy body, when we are meditating, our individual consciousness is becoming one with it, is very, very deeply satisfied, very deeply satisfied. We feel one in that meditation, we become one, we feel that whole, we feel that energy. We're so deeply satisfied in that meditation, our energy body is satisfied. All that left is that universal consciousness, the existence, I know every one of us, that's society, the social body, materially the social body. And this also, we recognize as we meditate that without this, none of these four fingers are useful. Without this thumb, none of these four fingers are useful. They have to be there to be able to even have an experience. And so it becomes natural that we take care of this. That means we take care of our environment. We take care of these animal friends, and then we, of course, we take care of our fellow human beings. That has to be the way. If my body, if my left hand is painful, right hand is good, we know that we got to do something for the left hand. Otherwise, we cannot live in peace. It's the same thing. The moment we understand that we are the larger part of ourselves is everything around us, which is this universal self. And our happiness, we recognize just the way, if I don't take care of both my hands, I can't be happy. We recognize my happiness can only come, I can be peaceful with me, because me, the larger me, has to be taken care of. So it becomes a natural thing for us to go to that. We have to naturally evolve to take care of everybody around us. So we are stepping into our final week of this 40-day program. That we inspire each other to help others most naturally. It doesn't have to be told, it doesn't have to be said. Most naturally, we help each other because we recognize that my happiness, in my home, my happiness comes when I'm able to share, when I'm able to express, when I'm able to live for myself, at the same time see that everybody around me is happy. My environment, my office, everybody is happy. Let me enable most naturally because it is just me. This is the consciousness that will develop, dear friends. So shall we go into that meditation? And then during this week, we will understand more and more about the service aspect, which is our final week. How service is giving us deep fulfillment. How can we simply teach this meditation What are the ways you can find opportunities in your environments to go and then teach more meditation? Some of those let's exchange and we'll share so that by the time we finish, we not only transform ourselves, but we absolutely, absolutely are inspired to take this work to everybody that we come across. Like so many of you have been doing, whether Satyavati Madam, whether it's Dr. Ramesh, whether it's Balasundaramji, many of you, many have been inviting their friends or family. Same way, we all be inspired to take a definitive action. That's our core goal of Buddha's Zero Quantum Foundation, is that we transform, but we also inspire others with our action every day to see that this message goes to as many people. So shall we go into that meditation once again, dear friends? Relax yourself, sit comfortably. For those of you new doing breath mindfulness meditation, observing our normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. Our goal is to empty our mind. We have thousands of thoughts. When we observe a natural breath, our mind becomes empty. When the mind becomes empty, we become one with that greater emptiness that exists all around. That's that quantum energy field according to quantum physics. So we become one with that field. That's the state we want to be. So for that, we simply observe a normal, natural breath. Close your eyes, remove your specs, fingers into fingers. Rest your hands comfortably in your lap. And your eyes closed. Cross your feet. Cross your feet, rest your hands, fingers into fingers. Rest your hands comfortably in your lap. Eyes closed. And observe your in-breath and out-breath. Okay, wonderful. Thank you all. So we'll meet tomorrow again.